Sounds cool. Derek, I'd like you to meet Katinka Inga Borgovnina.
Katinka Olgibo.
Try again.
Katinka Bulgogi beef. Anana banana na 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 na. Inga.
Okay.
Katinka
Inga
Bogova na na.
There you go. Very good. Applause.
Katinka Inga Bogova na na na.
Welcome back to The Real Screeners, and today we're going to give you a different type of take. We're not just going to review a movie because it came out over the weekend. We're going to look at a movie that has withstood the test of time. In fact, this year is its 20th anniversary.
Yes.
We're obviously talking about Derek Zoolander. And let's be perfectly honest, guys, this movie was tremendously better than the Oscar winner in 2001. It was... I don't know.
Gladiator?
What was it? Oh, Gladiator. Yes.
Yes.
I don't even remember because it was so minuscule compared
Ridley Scott,
to Zoolander.
Russell Crowe. I mean, when you think of how Russell Crowe stole that award from Ben Stiller.
Of course he did.
I mean, we're talking about a movie here that broke barriers, man. We're talking about an important movie here, and it was stolen by Gladiator. You know?
It really was. Did Gladiator have social impact?
Ben Stiller should have won Best Director instead of freaking Ridley Scott. Mm-hmm. Ben Stiller should have won Best Actor, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
This movie not just
Blue Steel, man.
Yeah, and like I said, this had such social impact. I mean, child labor laws were reformed throughout the world after this movie came out.
Oh, yeah. It put that on the map, you know, started all sorts of organizations, you know, and activist groups. So
right.
This was a movie that is a pioneer. This movie also brought an awareness about hypnotism and the power of hypnotism. Yeah. Just wanted to say that.
Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about this movie's cinematic merits, which there are plenty of.
A good place to start is the acting, maybe? Yeah. I'm going to start there?
Let's start at the top.
All right, so let's start with Ben Stiller, right? Mm-hmm. Main actor, Zoolander. So
snubbed more than Tom Cruise was and more than Leonardo DiCaprio.
I mean, perfecting Blue Steel, perfecting Le Tigre. Ferrari, and then of course the mysterious Magnum.
That's right. We're not going to spoil it for you guys by giving you the look.
Yeah, those are brilliant references too. You know,
got to see, yes, exactly. You really got to see his range as an actor, not just in the versatility of his looks, but he could be sad Zoolander, angry Zoolander, inquisitive Zoolander, confused
Zoolander. Yeah, let's talk about Hansel now, right?
He's so hot right now.
Right. He's so hot right now. Did you know that Ben Stiller wrote the role of Hansel specifically for Owen Wilson?
For Han Solo?
No,
I didn't know that. And wow.
Staple,
that's a nice factoid.
Yeah, right. Like that role was meant for him. And so I think he nailed that. He nailed that role, man.
Yep. And then, of course, your favorite actor.
Kind of playing like a more like hippie-ish, right? Like laid back.
Yes, that also reflects his versatility as well.
Right.
Yeah. But what I was going to say is your favorite actor had a tremendous performance in here. Should have at least won a Golden Globe for supporting actor.
Oh man, who are we talking about here?
Your favorite actor, Will Ferrell.
Oh, I love Will Ferrell. I think he is the greatest actor of all time. Brando? No.
Yeah, no.
No. Robert De Niro? No. Sorry.
Adam
Not even
Sandler?
Close. No. Jack Nicholson, Peter O'Toole? Nope. None of them.
So Will Ferrell, talk about his performance as Mugatu. It was transformative.
Mr. Mugatu. I mean, I just think that he's fearless, bro. Like, he is intense, and he's, you know, he obviously plays, you know, being self-centered very well and being, you know, vain very well. But I mean, it's the way that he screams at the camera that really captures my love of this actor.
Yeah,
I love that I have for him.
Exactly. I'm sure
I love Will Ferrell.
Samuel L. Jackson emulated himself from Will Ferrell's performance.
I love him in Nomadland. Oh, no, Anchorman is what I meant to say.
And not to be forgotten is our favorite Fifth Element and Resident Evil hero, Mila Jovovich. Yeah. Again, this movie would be incomplete without her stellar performance as this Russian or Ukrainian.
She is a
mega
tour de force, man. Yeah, dude. She is always like nail-bitingly intense.
And of course, she does a natural job with the accent, just all around her facial expressions. Perfect.
Yes.
Very, very insidious.
Yep.
The writing was masterful. When I went into this movie, it blew my mind. I was like, man, they had some really creative word crafters here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Amazing dialogue. I mean, and you know, just incredible scenes. Like when I think of my favorite funny scenes in the movie, man, I think of the scene where Zoolander mistakenly accepts the award instead of Hansel, or, you know.
At the Slash. Oh, no, it wasn't the Slashy. They got a different award. It was like Model of the Year, I think.
That had me rolling. And in the scene where they were trying to break into the Apple computer.
Oh,
where
yeah.
they were trying to turn it on at first and trying to break into it. And then it turns into them trying to get the files out of it, which they think literally the files are in the...
They're in the computer.
They're in the computer, right, exactly. And then they have the kind of allusion to the music from 2001: A Space Odyssey.
That's right, yeah.
And so that was brilliant. You know, this movie just captures parody and satire and spoof to a whole new level, man. I mean, talk about how well this makes fun of the modeling and fashion industry, man. I mean, it's brilliant, isn't it? I mean, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle would be so jealous of.
Oh, that's true, because this had obviously some mystery to it, other than trying to just keep Zoolander from killing the Prime Minister of Micronesia.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Yeah. You had the mystery of who really is Mugatu. I mean, that right there, definitely Sherlock Holmes level.
Oh yeah.
Benedict Cumberbatch would be applauding.
Oh yeah.
The mystery.
Oh yeah. I mean, and we're barely scratching the surface here, people. We are barely scratching it. Yeah, and let's not forget how outstandingly well this movie integrates cameos, man.
Oh yeah.
Unlike any other movie in film history.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, everyone talks about Avengers and Avengers Endgame and Infinity War and all that, whatever. Like,
I mean, that's
small number of actors compared to all the people they corralled.
What would you like to start?
All right, let's start from the beginning. Let's see. There was Donald Trump. There was Cuba Gooding Jr.
There Christian Slater from Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves fame.
Natalie Portman, Winona Ryder,
Portman, who's like obsessed with him, right?
Well, she's like that's one of the things I would consider in a relationship.
Exactly. Tyson Beckford, right? And then at the walk-off show, you have David Bowie, Billy Zane, and Cuba Gooding Jr. I don't know
Paris
if we mentioned him already. Paris Hilton. Yeah, and they all have like, you know, interesting little interactions with the main actors. And I think that's brilliant, man, the way that they integrated so many actors to make the film feel authentic, like it's real, like it's really happening. Like Zoolander is actually a real character.
That's right, because he knows
real person.
He knows all these celebrities. Yes. And something that probably a lot of people don't realize about this movie is it has actually integrated itself into our societal vernacular. I mean, the one-liners in these movies were brilliant, and we still say them today.
Oh, yeah.
More than Seinfeld stuff, more than Arnold Schwarzenegger's one-liners.
What is this?
A center for ants?
How can children learn how to read if they can't even fit inside the building?
So many, right? Hansel, he's so hot right now.
So hot right now, yeah.
Merman.
Oh yeah, I'm a merman.
So must you become derelict. Okay, I'm getting a little carried away.
You googly.
You Googleizer?
You Googleizer.
One who speaks at funerals. And of course, Katinka Inga Bogovana.
Nah.
Let's also mention a very strong technical aspect of it, the soundtrack. Okay. Very well selected collection of songs.
Absolutely. I mean, the pairing of Beat It by Michael Jackson to The Walk Off, that was outstanding.
Yeah. And of course, they included the classic by Wham, Wake Me Up Before You Go Go.
Wake me up before you go. Yeah.
And it went perfectly with the models and how they were spoofing the models. Right. And then, of course, the gasoline fight accident. Oh, whimsical and silly. Yeah. Yes, it was
Alexander
brilliant.
Skarsgård burns to a crisp there.
Yeah. Like you didn't know it was a joke. Yeah. And then, of course, the big one, the song that everyone remembers from this movie, you just have to relax.
Relax.
It doesn't get any better for my money as far as the 80s classics go. In fact, probably the best out of that decade.
Oh yeah,
I dare say.
yeah. And they give it a new spin, kind of like a little bit of a reinvention in this movie. So for that reason, it should have been definitely more celebrated, you know, and
Of course.
and commemorated and lauded.
The costuming. What did you think of the costuming?
Oh, you know, come on, they were very well crafted. You know, I mean, especially for the derelict,
Right, the
you
final
know?
show.
Yeah, like they had some good, you know, interpretations of what that word means and the way that they kind of like make it an ironic
Exactly.
thing.
It's exactly the kind of thing that
Yeah.
the fashion industry would come up with.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
this
yeah.
really has its finger on the pulse of the fashion
It's a
industry.
classic.
I wanted to go out and buy some trash.
This is a timeless classic, dude.
Yep.
This is beyond Citizen Kane, brother. This
Oh
is.
man, okay, I wouldn't go that far.
I would.
It should have won an Oscar, but
No,
Citizen
man.
Kane.
No, yeah. I mean, this is groundbreaking stuff, dude. You know,
I agree with
and
that.
I think it was ahead of its time. You know, and so for obviously, I'm gonna give it 5 reels out of 5. You know, without a doubt.
yeah, easily. I mean, how could
Easily.
anyone disagree with that?
Top notch.
It should be 50 stars, 50 reels.
For all the reasons that we mentioned.
I really felt like we made our case for this being an Oscar-worthy movie, but I know that not everyone agrees with us, so whether you agree or disagree, let us know down in the comments below. We want to hear the voices of all the people who believe that this is the greatest Oscar snub in movie history.
And don't forget, if you're on the go, to check us out on all the major podcasting platforms out there, and look us up on social media. We're on Facebook and TikTok at Real Screeners, and Instagram real.screeners. We want to thank you guys for watching this spoofy review on Zoolander, where we explain why it is one of the most Oscar snub best picks in movie history. And don't forget to join us next time for our next real take on movies. I was looking at the camera like I was stupid, dude.
Like this.
I was looking at the I was like
Yeah, and on this is okay. Ready?
yes, go.
All right. And I think this.
And thanks for watching our review for thinking that And thank you for watching our video on why Zoolander was Oscar snubbed in movie history. And also, please stay tuned next time. And also come back next time.